is Emily Carter, and I do believe that white privilege is real.
Hello, my name is Mr. Blair, and I do not think that white privilege is real.
To me, white privilege is the fact that white people in American society are awarded more economic and just societal opportunities based on the color of their skin. So only white people have it, or people that sometimes appear to be white might have some of those opportunities.
First point about white privilege is what is it to be white, right? And what is the opposite of white, right? One might say black, maybe, right? But what are those? Those are just social constructs, right? Such as maybe your biological gender is a social construct, right? Or maybe your social status is a social construct, you know? Who's to say that you're white or you're not white?
In American society, we have this issue where we are constantly putting people in jails and in prisons, especially people of color, when white people aren't being put in jail for those same offenses. People are being held in jails and taken away from their families and communities for nonviolent offenses, typically things like marijuana, and they're having their lives stopped, and then after they get out, even they have the issue of being a felon, and that follows them throughout their life and takes away more economic opportunities, and it's also something that gets passed down through generations, because with our police system being the way it is and being racist and targeting people of color, it automatically puts people of color at a huge disadvantage.
It's a bond, right? If your ancestors were slaves to another ancestor of somebody else's ancestry, well then, as long as you continue to shackle yourself in those bonds, well, then you're always going to be the slave, or you're always going to be the slaver, and the slave is always going to hate you. And the violence continues. What's the point? Where's the solution? The solution is to deconstruct the construct, because it's false.
I think some people think white privilege isn't real because it seems like a really scary thing to believe, because it feels weird, especially for white people, to acknowledge that a lot of their opportunities have come to them based on the color of their skin. A lot of the time, white people like to think that they've worked hard and earned everything that they have, and while they might have worked hard, it doesn't mean that you earned it. You might have been given it because you're white. And I think a lot of people don't want to admit that sometimes skin color does play into it.